So it's day 2 of my 71st. It's the balcony laundry room. And they were This is such a beautiful area. This is where I study. And then they had came in, so it disrupted me being able to. But then they had came back last night. I said to her, hey, I'm just letting her know that I was gonna be outside going for a walk for a few hours. She was like, a few hours? And I said, yeah, like, I'm gonna go for a walk. That's not the only thing I'm doing, you know. I said, you know, sit down, sit down, get some air or something like that. I said, I'll be back by 10. She was like, you don't really know the area, you know, the police and all that. And I'm like, okay. That's when I had told her, like, no, I mean, I walk around this area. She said, oh, you don't really know anybody in this area. Like, as if this is a dangerous neighborhood. When they both said out their mouth how this is a safe neighborhood. Again, she lies a lot. What they say contradict themselves. It then points out something that they said in the past that equals up to them being a liar. Like, she could say something like, oh, I don't really eat this. Like, I'm allergic to this. But then you're going to remember, like, a week ago, she eats this. You know what I mean? It's just like lying to lie. You know what I mean? Or she'll say something like, oh, this neighborhood's really safe. Like, this and that. And then next minute, when you're trying to, like, for example, be outside and just have some fresh air, go for a walk, and not be cooped up inside. Let me go ahead and lie and make up excuses as to why you should not be outside. Oh, well, you don't really know the neighborhood. You don't know the police. Girl, you think I'm doing something? Like, what is your perception of me? Like, what does police have to do with me being outside? All I'm doing is doing anything that a normal person's doing, walking down the street. What do you think I'm doing? What is that? As if the police over here might be a little crooked or something. When they never ran into problems. She would have had no problem with me going to CVS to pick up no food for myself. You know, because she wasn't taking me shopping or nothing. And CVS closed at 10 p.m. Times that I had hurried up and went outside at 9. And I hurried up and come back and it's like pushing 10 o'clock. By the time I came back and I was done. She never had no issue with me going outside at night. She likes having, like, control over every little thing someone does. If she can't have control over you doing something that's simple, it could be something like she gotta have her hand in the midst of it in order to feel like she has control. Even if it's as simple as you're cooking food for yourself. She will have a problem. She buys all the products for you to wash the thing by hand, but then tells you not to use this stuff to go clean it. It says, no, it's okay. I'll put it in the washing machine. Right? She would throw the biggest fit to have you wash your own stuff. It's so stupid. Like, it don't really make sense. She was trying to control me even showering. And the hot water got turned off because it was a leakage and they had to turn off the water for a moment. They were able to turn it back on, but the water would be cold. You know, this lady, she's like every little thing. She likes to nitpick at, to have a problem or complain about something I'm doing. Just to say something, right? Every little thing, she's not only nitpicking at little things, she likes to take control of every little thing I do. It's annoying. It reminds me of my mother, you know. The water stopped working, right? When it stopped leaking, it started leaking, and the people came in, and she managed to try to turn around and make it somebody's fault by saying, ladies, from now on, we're taking 2 showers. What are you talking about? And then she made a comment before she even said anything. She made a comment saying that she had dealt with the thing leaking 7 years ago when she, like, first got the apartment. This is something that has happened more than once before. Why did all of a sudden, it's like now me being here, it's weird. It's like she's putting blame and having a reason to cause and bring some blame to me, but then in the midst of it, trying to act like she's including like her daughter. She's not just talking about me, she's talking about her daughter. But I'm just like, I'm pretty sure you're not just talking about your daughter. But she's now saying that when I knew that she was not talking about her daughter. She was trying to be direct without being direct. And it could be a problem that happens, and she'll turn around and make it seem as though I did something. Like her daughter one time going back and forth downstairs and make herself cereal at 3 in the morning. Her mother would hear, come on now, she would hear her loud as ever. And the minute I touched the milk about 3 times, there was like a corner left, and I just should have just not even touched the last amount. She then all of a sudden comes to me, and it's very aggressive in the way that she texted me. She said, can we I'd be more considerate of, because she has to pay for the milk, and we're not paying for anything. She don't ask us for anything. I'm just like, what is this? Where is this coming from? Like, if you wanted me with somebody to pay for the milk, why not just say that? It was literally the last corner. Nobody's touching it. What is it like? It's gonna sit there, and she's like, "Oh, the milk never runs out. It usually just sits in there, and by the time you have to use it, it's already spoiled." Okay, so you're saying that you have milks in the fridge, so they like basically spoil it and it's rotten. And the thing is, what bothers me, her daughter will go freely up and down the stairs. If she want to use the milk, make herself cereal, regardless. Afternoon, dinner time, if she want to make herself cereal at 3 in the morning. But who gets a text message as if, I was like, I just took the last amount. Even when I had sent her a message, I was like, I felt like that feeling in my heart. God just telling me, like, just apologize for taking that last bit. Because she was saying how the milk is so expensive. I look in the fridge, she got 2. If it's so expensive, why are you buying 2 of them? And you already saying with 1, you buying 1, it expires, it rots. So what's the point of you buying 2 then? You know what I mean? It's just not adding up, right? I apologize for that. Like, I'll be more considerate, and I'm not gonna, I wasn't paying attention. I just looked at it like I could try to get a little bit of the milk, but then it was left this much. So it's just like, that would be messed up for me to leave a little bit like that for someone to take the scraps. So I said, I might as well just take it, because that's the truth. And I said what I said to her. I apologized to her, right? Tell me why. She ignores my message. So the next day, I'm going downstairs, and I'm feeling really uncomfortable and awkward, because I'm just like, I apologize to you. She didn't say nothing back. I'm not saying, oh, it's milk. It was a corner of milk. But knowing that she pays for it, I was just like, you know what? She flipping out over milk, and the way she made it seem as though she can't buy any other milk because, that's specific milk she gets for herself. And, ma'am, you're not even touching the milk. It's sitting in the fridge, and you're not touching it. So you're complaining about something you don't even touch. That's her milk. She buying it. If she want to waste her money and have it sit in the fridge for like a whole entire month or 2 until it rots and smells sour, then let her do so. But I'm not going to contribute to touching none of it. It's to the point every time I touch something that she buys, right? She'll then find a reason to have a problem and complain. I came back last night, and it was already letting me know, like, in my spirit, that there was going to be some sort of problem. We conversated, I told her, like, hey, I'm going to be out for a few hours. She told me that, hey, I said, I'm just going for a walk. I said, I'll come back at 10. I was asking her, if it was okay, or if, there's another time, or it's too late type stuff. She then says, oh, you don't really know the area. You don't know the people in the area, and you don't know the police and stuff, the police in the area. And I'm like, I walk in this area all the time. Like, people see me all the time. They don't have no problem with me. I don't have no issues. She knows that. If I was running into problems with police over here, I'm pretty sure you'd be aware of that. Police never come knocking on your door asking for my name or asking for me. Now looking back at it, it's a kind of offensive that she brought up and said, you don't know the police in the area, as if I was finna go outside and do something, get in trouble. Like, who do you think I am? I don't do nothing. I don't know what lifestyle, what way she look at me, or she look at me like I'm the type of person that might get involved in some stuff, but that's not my cup of tea. I mind my business. And I said, I don't get in trouble. I mean, there's nothing in this area. She's like, oh, okay, like 9 o'clock, because I wasn't sure because she was making a big problem. I sent her a message before saying, it's never no issues. I don't run into problems. Police don't. I've never even honestly ran into police over here, and no one caused me issues. She was acting like this is a dangerous neighborhood, but a minute ago was when I was first here, talking about, and my dad talking about how this area is so safe. You don't gotta worry about nothing. Then all of a sudden, when I'm trying to do something to protect myself, she's trying to control me even doing something as walking outside. Like, that's ridiculous, right? She then all of a sudden says, oh, okay, if you feel safe in the area, then that's okay, it's fine. Just as long as you feel comfortable, as long as you feel safe. She sent me like 2 messages, and then the third message, she said, oh, how's job searching going? I said, oh, y'all sent me a message in regards to CVS telling me to apply for CVS. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with that. Like, she sent me a link to it, and her and my dad, he was trying to give me a whole problem with taking me to CVS. After that incident, he told me to tell her to not text her when I have a job interview, just contact him, because she's not about to be in the middle of it, and you're not about to call, you and her daughter not about to cause a problem in our relationship. And I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. She literally texted me, was asking me in regards to my interviews. All I was doing was conversing with her, and she decided to relay the message. Then behind closed door, she's going ahead and telling him and lying to him, saying, oh, I'm putting her in the middle and forcing her, like I'm forcing her against her will to like be in the middle of the drama that was between, me and him. And it's just, I'm trying my best not to like be angry towards her. I'm trying my best not to say the word I dislike her, but there's like a huge disliking for this lady. I'm gonna just say that, right? Why I say that is because she does weird underhanded crap, and it's spiteful and it's wicked. She will smile in my face, but then behind closed doors, she's deceiving him. He has his mind of his own. He does his own wicked stuff at times. But it reminds me so much of my mother, like a puppet master. She would go behind closed doors and play the victim as if you are doing something to her, and then to have problems so others can look at you as the problem or disrespectful. In your face, they're giving you permission to do X, Y, and Z. Like, for example, she can say, oh, yeah, you can touch the eggs, right? You can take the last bit of eggs, and the next minute, she will be commenting on her dad, and she feeling, in the inside, has a problem with me touching it. And she'll go ahead and speak to my dad, saying, she did this and that. He don't say nothing to me. Till recently, when I had, not too long ago, apologized to him, he then all of a sudden wanted to tell me all the dirt and all the tea, which is, they be talking about me. So many situations that go and escalate itself bigger. She would make it bigger than what it is, so it could be a problem with me, so she can have an excuse to have a problem with me. It's like nothing I do, I can breathe, and this lady want to have a problem with me. Yesterday, I came in, like I said, I told her about the CVS thing. I'm like, they didn't respond, so I don't know what is expected of me in regards to that job, because y'all both said for me to work that job, because he was making an excuse to not take me to a job interview, claiming that, oh, he about to start work. It doesn't make no sense for me to be taking you for a couple of weeks, then you have to be paying the rest of your way, and you're going to be spending all your money. Making an excuse not to, well, it's hard to do, like, work if y'all basically limiting me and telling me what I can apply for. And if I'm trying to do something that requires me, even if to get driven there, it's like a few minute drive. If it's a problem to drive me somewhere, it makes it hard, because I'm trying to find something that I could, y'all telling me about CVS, so that's what I'm trying to go for. I tried it. She sent me the link the next day. She was pushing for me to go do that. And I do what y'all tell me to do. Now all of a sudden you ask me how the job thing going. I respectfully tell her how it was, they didn't respond back. I don't know what else I'm expected to do. In a way, I was saying in the message, like, if y'all not trying to take me to my job interviews, what am I supposed to really do? I'll go out to my walk. She doesn't say nothing to me. She doesn't address me. I'll come back at 9:41. My phone rings off when I get inside the house, because my phone now connects to Wi-Fi. She then says at like 9 o'clock saying, hey, are you okay? We agreed on 9 o'clock. Nowhere in the message did she communicate and say that she agreed on 9 o'clock. I literally was outside recording, talking about, drama and this and that and the petty stuff she keeps doing. And it was spoken to me on my spirit. I'm just feeling like she's going to cause another drama. She's going to cause something else. She's the same female, same woman that I literally, when after I had talked to my dad and he was telling her how I apologized to him, he then ran and told her, right? And they were giggling and laughing about it. And she was laughing, and all of a sudden she sends me a message asking me if I want something to eat. Meanwhile, the whole entire time I could be sitting up in the house, no food that I can eat due to the fact that she's personally not taking me food shopping as she used to do, so I can get my own type of food, just for pettiness and spiteful reasons. Because I was led to apologize to him, right? She's snickering and laughing at some message he said to her before he even came out the room, and she's like, "You're so stupid." He was outside in the car, and he came upstairs after, and I knew he was talking to her because she was laughing and speaking out loud, because that's how she talks to him. Minutes later, she sends me a message asking me, "Hey, do you want something? Did you eat?" All of a sudden concerned about if I'm eating. The whole entire time, she would not give a crap if I ate, be concerned or whatever, because I apologized to him. I have a problem with him, and I'm not allowing him to be abusive in the ways that he is. And I'm calling things out and wicked stuff. She then has a problem with me. Honestly, I felt uncomfortable because it was just non-stop issues. It was non-stop problems. She would make problems in front of people, in front of you. You know, she's doing it behind closed doors. She's pulling strings like a puppeteer, like my mother, behind closed doors to cause problems. And it was uncomfortable and stuff. At a certain point, I thought she was cool until I had to see it really that she was very manipulative, and she was doing wicked stuff behind closed doors. Like, she smiled in my face, but she's talking mess about your daughter to you. Like, it's weird. He comes in the house, he whispering to her, they having a good old jolly time. He's the happiest he could be when I apologized to him. He thinks he won, right? She's being more extra nice to me at that point. I've noticed when I first got there, she always, in her eyes were so menacing. Like, you could see hatred in her eyes. Like, she did not like my presence. I come in last night, I seen a message that said, "Oh, are you okay?" Come upstairs, he all of a sudden says to me, he's standing by the stairs. He looked at me like he was just having a conversation. She looking like real quiet, like sour face. I'm not making fun of her, but I'm just saying like she looked like sour. And I'm coming upstairs, and he looked down at me as I'm walking down the stairs, up the stairs, like they were standing there conversating. I came in the midst of them speaking and her telling my business to him. That's the way it looked like. They was, He says, "Boo, what's going on with you? With job searching." And I just figured and knew that it was going to be a problem. The way he was standing there and the way he was looking down at me as if he was about to say something. He was like, because, I'm just trying to know because, this, that, and third, right? Whatever he says. I say, I applied to CVS. I don't know what else. That's why I had said, right? I'm just realizing, okay, there's a problem, right? She was going and telling him like what I had texted her back. Instead of speaking to me and saying, hey, giving me any links in regards to any jobs, if you were truly trying to help me, right? The only job link that she sent me was for CVS. I realized at that point she wasn't really trying to help me. And they were so badly trying to push me to go to CVS. He said to me, you're going to have to pick CVS or work from home, limiting me for what I can do. Trying to tell me like the jobs I could apply for, right? Because he was obviously not trying to take me. I've had job interviews, and guess what? I had to decline it. She knew about it, and when she seen he was not trying to take me, guess what? She didn't want to pay for no lift. She didn't want to take me herself. When her daughter has an issue with my dad, she's quick to hurry up and get up and drive her or send her on lift. I'm not saying she has to. She's not my mother. She doesn't owe me nothing. Even her parent doesn't owe me nothing, right? Like I said, he's standing in the kitchen. He's saying, oh, what's going on? Like, and I said about the CVS thing. He says, I repeat the same thing over. He says, but what are you trying to do? What's your interest? You gotta find like what you like, and so you can know what you're gonna apply for, this and that. And I'm just standing there as I'm hearing him keep going on and on, right? He's like, he's talking to me and stuff like that, He's like, are you trying to just apply for security, or it doesn't really matter? I was like, at this point, I'm just anything. And he says, yeah, so security. So anything, okay. Well, you just gotta find what you want, so that's the point of me being here, and, his fiance being here is to help me, this and that. These people did not want to help, not a single bit, when it comes to the jobs. The only thing she helped with was paying for the security class that I had, and the application fee, and the fingerprints, right? That's a lot of help, right? But when it comes to taking me there, and she realized there was a problem because now he was creating issues with taking me there, she didn't want to take me. Even when he threatened my life, she didn't want to take me. Even when he was running and going to go get that gun that's right there to shoot me, he still didn't want to take me. She wanted me to end up being in the car with him to be taking my job interview. When he started looking for work, and when I was actually getting responses back, he didn't want to take me due to the fact that I was getting a response for a job, and meanwhile he's sitting there and he's not getting it. He didn't want me to start automatically making money and start something happening for me. So he was trying to prevent me from doing so by taking me to work. He says what he says. I go upstairs. I go take a shower. This is my 3rd time showering. I felt it in my spirit. Y'all let me know. She's sending you a message. She won't have a problem with you taking a shower again. He sends a message to both me and her daughter. I seen the message that she sent to me privately first. She said, is there something going on that you're taking multiple showers? First off, there's either a couple things you're trying to indicate, doing something in order for you to be taking multiple showers. Because you know I'm not taking multiple showers, like as if it's every day. She knows I take 2. She hears the water. This is my 3rd time taking a shower. So if you know this is the first time I took a 3rd shower, why are you doing too much? Just say hey, only take 2 showers. That's it. Why are you trying to lie on me and make it seem like I'm taking most? I finally responded to her message, and I knew I felt like I shouldn't have, but I responded. I responded to her message about the job, and she all of a sudden switched up and said, oh, well, I thought you knew the area. I said, I didn't know she just a minute ago message said I didn't know the area. She didn't want me to be outside. I don't know nobody. I don't know the area. Now all of a sudden she's saying, oh, I do know the area. So she's expecting me to know all the locations. Oh, you be in the car when we're driving down and see all the stores. That's what you driving. Y'all told me to look for something in walking distance. There's only so much I can walk to go to different jobs. I didn't know the areas. I found out all these different departments in every store and plazas until I started walking yet last night. I said I didn't know that, and now I'm aware about all these other places I was not let know of. When I was here, she told me that they were going to show me around and this and that, and I get the chance to walk around the area to see where everything is at. Never done that. Never told me what was here. I said I wasn't told anything, so I had to literally kind of find that out yesterday. I sent all my messages and I said multiple showers. I mean, I always take 2. That's pretty much how much I take. I didn't see her message that she sent something to the group chat of me, her, and her daughter, and saying the bill was $800 and that make sure that y'all are not taking no longer 2 showers. Now y'all have to take 1 good shower. Her daughter's been here this whole entire time. This is new information that's being said. So since this is new information that's being said, okay, you know what? 2 people taking 2 showers a day. If she, I don't know if she takes 2 showers, but I do know, at times, whatever. But I take 2 showers. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's raising the bill up. Cool. I sent a message to her saying, I didn't know the areas. I said, but thank you. I'll make sure to do. I was already had job interviews and I didn't know. She sent me a message saying that it's not that expensive for me to pay Uber. Like the whole entire time was not helping me. Was not trying to take me nowhere, nothing. We both went. Still play these mind games, both of them, and act like, oh, we're here to help. This whole entire time of me being here for 2 months, you're even going to go to the great length of paying for my Lyft and Uber. Where was this before when I had interviews calling me back? But then now all of a sudden, when they're no longer interested in me because I could not make it, and now I have to restart everything over again, now all of a sudden it's, oh, we were here to help you. We were going to see you live. I have so much messages where they were denying me and ignoring my messages. It don't take that much to pay for Uber. So why weren't you paying for Uber for when I had to get in a car with him? She lied to me saying she was going to find a way for me to go to my job interview. Instead of paying for a Lyft, she literally went and made a comment saying, oh, I'm going to see if my friend can take you. But, she has lupus and she has to go to her lupus appointments. And right now I'm waiting on a response from her, but she has not said anything. Why didn't you just send me an Uber? If it's not that expensive and it's cheap to send me to an interview, why didn't you do it before? It's the lies and contradiction and excuses. They were preventing me from working before, lying the whole entire time, and trying to cause drama and issues and act like I didn't want to do nothing. Then I'm sitting here when I can't even go to no job interview, then telling me, oh, well, we were trying to help this whole entire time. Now you're sitting there thinking you're crazy and you're being gaslit the heck out of. All you can do is just sit there in silence and ignore their messages. I just ignored her long paragraph of the novel of the message. She responded back saying, you guys aren't, children anymore. Like, she's trying to be nice, but you can tell she's being passive aggressive and rude. She then says, you guys aren't, basic kids anymore. I have the message. We're just, we're just here to help. I've been, if you need anything, and I thought you knew the places because we would be driving down places, and I thought you knew this and that. Like trying to make it my fault for them not taking me. It was their fault for not trying to take me, trying to make excuses and lies and ignoring my messages. But then now, when I'm no longer fighting and trying to go and apply for stuff, now it's, oh, what's going on with the job? I don't know. I'm asking you. I mean, I've been getting responses back, and these places just a few 15 minutes away, some of these, and y'all not even trying to take me. If it's 15 minutes to drive, imagine how long it'll take for me to walk there. First and foremost, don't tell me about how it is to become an adult. Don't know nothing about nothing. Age don't got nothing to do with that, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, regardless of the matter, I've dealt with a lot of stuff in my life, in my short time frame of living compared to her. I'm not comparing shoes because she might have experienced a lot of stuff that I didn't experience. But don't act as if I need somebody to hold my hand and I don't know how it is to be an adult. I know how to take care of my responsibilities. These people will spend so much money on stupid stuff and going on TikTok, living off of TikTok, YouTube, and a lot of drama and watching TV all day. He's spending her money on stupid stuff, and then got the audacity to tell me how it is for me to basically be an adult. I've been there. We've been at that age before. Okay, if you needed help, how am I going to help you if you're keeping your, you're not telling me. You have to tell me in order for me to know you need help. This lady's trying to gaslight me. Even when asking for hygiene supplies, she would give me an issue and not even want to give me nothing. To the point I stopped asking her, and all of a sudden she comes down there and saying, hey, do you need shower gel? After it's been over almost a month. I was using laundry detergent and swiping some Dawn soap detergent to wash my body because she was giving issues. She gave me a half-used bottle of soap, like she just didn't want to do nothing for me. I asked her for stuff, and she claims that, oh, I can just ask her for anything, or ask her daughter. Then when she don't act like she don't got nothing, she'll then text her daughter instead of responding back to me saying she don't have soap or have this or that. She'll then text her daughter saying that I'm in need of this or that. And all of a sudden, her daughter responded to me saying, hey, I got this and this for you. I sit there confused. I'm just like, why didn't you just respond to me? Why didn't you just respond to me saying that you didn't have this? Why are you then texting your daughter to tell me to give you this? She didn't want to even give me a little bit of this much of shampoo. Instead, she told her daughter to give me her shampoo. Like, why are you telling me to go ask you for stuff, but then you give me a problem? It's like pulling teeth. Like, at this point, I'm not going to ask y'all for nothing. But when it's time to get up on out of here, I'm out of here. I'm even selling the phone that she got me for free. I'm like, I don't want nothing from the past. Because I'm over it. It's so much. And then, like I said, that when I had apologized to my dad, when I came downstairs, she even gave him this look when I didn't say nothing to the both of them because I felt uncomfortable through the fact that she didn't respond to my message when I apologized to her about the milk, right? And so I just felt like she had an issue. Like, she really got some animosity towards me. So I felt uncomfortable. I just didn't want to say nothing. I went downstairs to go get me something to eat. I just really dreaded going downstairs. I felt like unwanted every time I go downstairs. And she all of a sudden looks at him and she whispers and says, or points to me. And he says, I don't care. Like, letting him know, like, she was telling him that I didn't say nothing to him. Trying to fuel drama. Like, she is so corrupted with drama that she was really trying to cause problems. When he's not hype, and like, she likes it when he get big, mad, and hype. That's how much she likes drama. When he's calm, she tries to amp it up with me. She likes having problems when it comes to him having issues with me. When it's peace and there's calmness in between us, she will literally try to fuel it up back again so it could cause havoc and chaos because she don't want me and him to be cool. And I'm not saying me and him are cool, but she's purposely trying to intentionally cause drama. She was letting him know that I didn't say nothing to him when I walked downstairs. And I'm just like, why is this lady causing? I was like, this is why I don't want to come downstairs. When I'm not eating, I'm not coming downstairs. She got a problem with me touching stuff. Then all of a sudden, when I buy my own food, she decides to go ahead and unbag my food and put it the way she want in the fridge, touching my bare food. And it will piss me off because I'm just like, why are you touching my food? Like, it's so disrespectful with my stuff and thinks she could do whatever because it's her fridge. Like, that's rude. If I'm paying for my stuff, saying you wouldn't want your stuff to be touched, why are you then touching my stuff that I paid for, that I actually bought? Same way she tried to control me and tell me to turn my flashlight off on my phone. Like I'm the one who paid this for this iPhone. And it was not bothering her because the lights were on. It was over 6 in the morning, and she was just trying to cause problems. And you couldn't even see my light like that. It was not bothering her. She was just having a problem trying to cause chaos with me. When I don't say nothing, she tries to cause problems. This lady tries her hardest to cause havoc. When there's peace and there's quietness, there's no drama back and forth with me and him, nothing. She liked it. There's literally a video recording of this lady laughing and finding it funny when she seen how big mad he was and how he was about to go reach for his gun to shoot me. Why are you laughing and finding this funny? He's wicked in his own ways, but she's very deep down to the core with her. She don't like peace. She likes drama. All day, every day, she plays drama. It's annoying. Sometimes I want to go for a walk and she calls it. Now she's trying to cause issues with me walking. And I just started. She wanted problems to keep up arising, and that's why she would lie to him and go behind closed doors. Her daughter's complaining and this and that, and when in actuality, it may just be made up. I don't even know at this point. It's too much drama and chaos. I'm ready to work or get up out of here. That's all that's really been, honestly, going on, and I'm just over it. But I'm gonna head back inside. It's like 8 after 8. And I'm gonna make sure I'm back in 8:30, so it's no issue. I just finished my shower. When I came back, she creeps out the